We got here with Bill, man.
Oh, this was a great story. So this is just so everyone knows we're doing a reaction to this. We're reacting. Okay. I just want to get that out there. No copyright or anything like that. We'll pause it throughout. Okay. So Bill Belichick on the during the draft was telling Pat McAfee, they're asking him what's like one of the craziest trades and stuff that you dealt with throughout your career. And he goes, it has to be the Randy Moss trade.
Okay.
And just listen to this story, man. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Real quick, what's Buku saying? You see the Preds guy decleated Casey DeSmith? Mr. DeSmith took that personally. Canucks ain't going down without a fight. Okay.
Man, I know. I bet against my Canucks last night. You know, they wound up working out. They got the big win on the road down there. Came out with a little fight, a little fire in their belly. I thought they were in trouble with Demko being out, man. But I guess Mr. DeSmith got a little chip on his shoulder now. Well, good. We'd like to hear that.
All right, let's see what Bill has to say.
Probably the most interesting trade was the Randy Moss trade.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that was after the draft, the first day of the draft, because we've been trying to trade for Randy Moss for 2 months. Literally, this was like childbirth. I mean, it took forever.
Like Bill, everyone questioned whether Bill was going to be good at doing this commentating stuff, and the guy is a
natural, bro. He's been faking it all these years up there on the mic with "We're on to Cincinnati" and stuff. This guy's gold, man. Look how he's flowing right there, just telling this story.
It makes me think that like when he's doing his little
it's an act.
Yeah, and his players in the locker room are like, that is hilarious. That is not what he says to us when he's in here.
Yeah, exactly. It's a totally different guy.
And so after the first day of the draft, I talked to Mr. Davis. I said, well, are we going to make a deal or not? And he said, yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it for your fourth. And I think we were picking like 7th in the 4th round.
Well, this was back in like 07, right? 06, 07?
07, something like that. Yeah, I think 07 was the season.
Yeah, 07 was the season that they played, that they had that almost undefeated season. And then he was there for 08.
Because Brady got injured. Tom got the ACL like first week.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, we got to get the guy for a physical. We can't take his contract. We're going to have to renegotiate his contract. And Mr. Davis said, well, that's your problem. You want to trade for him? Then, all right, trade. Then you get it done. I said, all right. So I said, okay, hung up the phone. This is like 11:30 at night, right after the first day of the draft. I call up Randy, said, hey, Randy, it's Coach Belichick. Boom. Hangs up the phone.
What?
Could you imagine hanging up on Bill Belichick? Dude.
Randy said, hey, man, I'm down here at this NASCAR race, man. I ain't got time for this, Bill.
Here's the thing. How many people out there, Cricket, would call back? How many players would Bill Belichick be willing to call back after being hung up on?
I got a feeling 2. Tom and Randy.
Well, he already had Tom. He never had to worry about that.
He didn't have to worry about that. Tom wasn't hanging up on him.
This must tell you how much Coach Belichick liked Randy Moss. Not only are they trading a 4th-round draft pick, not only are they renegotiating a contract, not only has he got to figure out how to get him into New England
because
by noon. Because you know what I mean?
That's a big deal for Belichick to trade a 4th-rounder, bro. He looks at those like gold.
Yeah, for at the time a talented, but you got to remember this is Randy Moss is a big diva at this point.
There was a lot of drama at that point.
It was a lot of drama, but he backed it up and put it on the field. You know what I mean? But like, whew, okay.
What? Why?
I thought you were full of shit.
I'm like, let me try this again. Randy, it's Coach Belichick. Who is this? Who's pranking me? Who is this? Bam. Hangs up the phone.
He got him again.
He said he thought he was being pranking me. I'd have been like, say, this is a test. Say we're on to Cincinnati. And let me see if it's you or not.
Well, that point hadn't happened yet. So
we wasn't on to Cincinnati yet.
I'd be like, show me the rings.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
FaceTime me.
Yeah, we need a FaceTime, Coach.
Coach is like, what's that?
This is 07, man. FaceTime wasn't as easily accessed back then as it is now.
You know, he wasn't even using a cell phone either because he did the little.
That was a landline. Yeah. That was a. He probably had one of those rotary ones, little roll dial.
Randy, this is Coach Belichick. We traded for you. What? Is this a joke? This better not be a joke. Who is this? No.
How do you not recognize Belichick's voice?
I don't know, man. On the phone, especially on the
I guess it
landline,
is Randy. Who you got to think of what the hell is Randy
man,
doing?
I know people I've known my whole damn life that call me. I'm like, who is this, bro? So I can
That's
imagine.
true. That's true. And who knows what the hell he's doing at this point, too. I mean, it's the off season, drafts going on.
It was 11:30 at night. You know, Randy might have
Yeah.
been having a good time.
No. This is all right. Really? I said, yeah, but look, we got to get this done by tomorrow at noon. He goes, all right, what do I need to do? I said, you need to come up, take a physical, and we need to renegotiate your contract. It was by noon? Yeah. It was, well, I'm in Houston now, but I got a plane. I'll be there.
Nice.
Oh man,
Randy
but I got a plane.
Randy says, you know what? Don't worry. I'll fly myself. Don't worry about Mr. Kraft flying me. I'm going to fly myself. I'll be there.
He said,
Houston,
I'm in
New
Houston?
England, no problem.
But I got a plane. I'll be there. Some people's lives just different, man.
Yeah. Look at Pat. I think it's the first time I've ever seen Pat nervous.
He's like,
You know what I mean?
he's like kind of fanboying right there, ain't he? That's pretty cool
Yeah.
to see, man. He's loving that.
It was like me if I was standing next to Tom Brady interviewing him, you know?
Straight up, he's got that kind of look on his face where he's just eating it up, bro. Man.
So he flies, and he's there at 8 o'clock in the morning, comes in and takes the physical, you know, the old.
Yeah. Make sure he's
9 a.m.
alive.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Hey, you're Randy Moss. Take your shirt off. Okay, you're in shape. Good.
Yeah.
We're good. You're good. You're like,
You
you
run
passed
down there,
the
run
physical.
down there, come back. Let me make sure it still all works. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. I like how he just tells those secrets like that. Like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
all know the physical, you know, just
Yeah, he don't care. Bill don't have to care no more.
it's literally check the boxes and have the doctor sign off.
That's crazy.
Oh,
We renegotiate the contract, and we're done at 10 o'clock. And first thing he says to me is, where's the playbook?
oh, that's awesome.
I said, well, right here. I mean, you know, we got it. Let's go. He said, okay, because when I walk out there with the first team with Brady, I got to know all the plays. I can't go out there and make mental errors and screw up. I got to.
This is the type of attitude I'm talking about when we're talking about Marvin Harrison Jr. That's not what I'm seeing from this dude.
Why do you
all right?
think that, bro? You're so
I
torn against this
just
guy because you
saying.
think just because he didn't want to go through a pro day or the combine, you think this guy's not a worker. This dude has been one of the highest rated receivers in the last like 15 years, bro. He's
Highest
good.
rated, but he hasn't even caught a ball in the NFL yet. What a bum. All right.
I think he's the favorite for offensive rookie of the year, bro.
Well, that's a dumb bet. That is a very dumb bet.
When he has 1,500 yards and 15 touchdowns next year, we'll see.
Yeah, okay. Well, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong on that. No, but how crazy that Randy Moss.
That's cool, dude. That's a cool story. I had not seen that. I need more of this from Bill Belichick. I need more of these stories.
I mean, we all saw how great he was, but like, I don't think, especially at this time, if you were at that time in you know, we're back in 07 and you're thinking like, wait, Randy Moss is trying to put in the extra work and like dedicated to this stuff. He doesn't just go out there and wing it, you know?
Well, it paid off.
Well,
only
and the fact that he had that much respect for Brady.
Absolutely, dude. Well, I mean,
You got to remember this. I mean, it's not early in Tom's career. Tom is still like, I mean, he had won 3 Super Bowls at that point, but he wasn't what he is today.
I started to say though, he was still the guy though in the league, even with Peyton there and all that stuff. Still, Tom was the guy.
I think it's just cool that he didn't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah, that right, man. That's cool.
And he was smart, man. This guy was smart. And so I sat down. I watched a lot of film with him. I said, Randy, like, we never had a guy like you.
You know, Belichick at this point, like when he heard him say that, he's like, "Oh my God, that's
what I
We only
needed.
gave up a 4th rounder,
Literally,
only a 4th rounder."
they let me steal this guy right out from under their nose.
Wait till you hear this part. This part's pretty cool.
You know, and he said, I go, you know, like on this post safety coverage, this is awesome. He's like, on this post safety coverage, what are you going to do? He goes, Coach, you ain't going to see any post safety coverage against me.
Coach, we don't even have practice for that, bro. They don't run that against this guy.
Yeah, Belichick's like, "Oh, you're right. You're right. Why didn't I think of that? Like, what?"
because you never had a weapon like that.
Like, oh.
He's right.
He goes, "You're going to see cover 2." We hadn't seen cover 2 in years, right? He's like,
because who did they have? What is it? Dion Branch is who they had early
Yeah,
on?
I
Or who did they
that
have
was
in
the
those early-
best one. Yeah, I can't even
Yeah,
remember some of
a
those names.
barely 6-foot receiver. They never had a guy that was 6'3" and could take the top off and just go up and literally they made a word called mossing people after him.
Literally, it's like it became a verb.
Absolutely. Oh my god.
he's like, "You're going to see cover 2," and he was right. And then he would say, "Well, here's how I'd run this route. Here's how I'd run that route." And I started thinking, like, well, we got to start giving Randy some routes that, like, if we're running this and they play cover 2, how we can.
Belichick's like, oh, I got to get to work.
I got a guy.
create a new playbook.
Yeah, I can have a little fun here.
I can't wait. He's probably thinking, I can't wait to tell Tom this.
No kid, yeah, he just sitting there giddy. We couldn't even text him yet. Didn't even have a cell phone.
Who do you think was more happier to get Randy Moss? Bill Belichick or Tom Brady?
Oh, I mean, I don't know anyway. If you're Tom, you couldn't be the most excited. Bill's obviously excited, but you got other guys got to worry about. Tom right here, I'm like, I finally got what I need, bro. And he showed
it had to be Tom. Tom put up the most touchdowns in his career in a single season at 52 that season.
only. I mean, he wound up he had Mike Evans later on down in Tampa and stuff like that. But like Randy Moss, obviously second to none.
Absolutely.
Move him into the slot. He's like, "Move me into the slot." I said, "Yes, you can get on the middle and cover 2." He's like, "All right, good." 25 touchdowns.
Dog.
25 touchdowns.
And so many.
Opens up the running game too.
Still got the record.
Unbelievable.
25
that was it.
touchdowns.
That was it, dude.
Randy said, okay, man, I'll do that. Let's go.
Oh man, I saw that yesterday. I'm like, that is cool.
Man,
we need more of that from Belichick.
We do need more of that. What we need is a damn Nick Saban, Bill Belichick show they co-host together and give us all that. So we'll just call it GOATs.
I want Red Zone, but I want a Red Zone breakdown recap of like highlights of the games on Sunday, like the next day, or maybe the biggest game, maybe the Sunday night football game or something like that. And it's just Belichick and Saban breaking stuff down left and right.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
That would be must-see TV, man. I would watch it.